Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday, and welcome to another episode of KFD&D. We're so excited to have you join us. Hope you are again having a good Tuesday. Hope you're staying safe and healthy at home or healthy at work if you've been vaccinated. And of course, hope you're feeling loved and wanted because you are. And thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Just a couple things to cover for the channel. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, me handlebars.
Ooh.
Starting early.
Oh.
So tomorrow night we have Among Us dropping a brand new map. So that's going to be fun. I think with that we're going to start out with some hide and seek so we can learn the map together. We have a huge turnout already on our Discord. So we're going to get as many players playing with us as possible. If you want to play with us, there is still, of course, time to sign up, and we want to be as accommodating as possible. So lots of murder, new maps, new thingies, new skins. Sign up for your account. Make sure you are prepped and ready to go. That's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern. There are other time zones, but I do not recognize them because I'm an American, and that's what we do.
Close to those in Pacific time?
They are, but they're not as important because this is Eastern time zone.
What about Hawaii time?
Oh man, is that 6 hours difference?
I think it's. Wait, hold on. 8 o'clock here is 2 o'clock. No, 2 o'clock here is 8 o'clock there.
That's still 6 hours.
Okay,
all right.
Can't do math.
I'm gonna have to do some really quick adjusting, because we have our final player joining us. So with that, that's gonna mess this up. Boom. Transition. Hey, Hamed.
Hello.
So we are just covering what else is happening on our channel. So every other Tuesday we do have Board Game Survivor. So next Tuesday, tune in for that. Otherwise, Monday nights, Jillian and I doing something. We never know. But I'm going to fix this camera stuff real quick. And I think Cheryl is going to give us the recap of what happened last episode.
Alright, welcome back everyone. Last time on KFD&D, we had just gotten out of battle, and that was 2 episodes ago, so go check those out. And we happened upon a new tag layer, or supposedly, we weren't really sure. But, Chime and I got really distracted by this amazing tapestry, which I think we should go back and get, by the way.
I already got it. It's in my pocket.
Oh, my bad. Well, I'm glad you have it. And we fought this really, he was a zombie ogre. He didn't want us to have the tapestry. It was a whole thing. And then we solved this map puzzle, but that's only because our other players wanted us to. We just wanted to steal the map because it was really shiny. But we good of the collective, I suppose. We totally ignored all the other stuff that was in that room, but okay, whatever. We found these really cool chests and found a lot of shiny gold, which made Chime really happy. But one was a mimic. We didn't like that. And then we were just like walking along and happened upon our hags. They transformed into Super Cyan form. That was not fun. We almost had a TPK, and luckily the one person who can't really speak was the last one standing, gave for Chime. Chime nodded us into another deal with our beloved hags, and that's where we left off. And our fate is yet to come.
That was almost perfect timing as I finish up fixing stream stuff. So that was really great. Let's see. Oops, that's not consistent. So yeah, entered a deal, and Chime has no recollection. You remember making the deal, but remember nothing after that. So I just get this last little bit finished up.
It's fun.
We nearly died last time.
Nearly. But you didn't. So...
Almost.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm still standing. I don't know where my notebook is.
So I have one last thing to fix. There we go, maybe. No, this is just being difficult. Sorry for the tech issues.
Do any of us have a memory of the events up to the point where we passed out?
You passed out. You remember all of that very clearly.
Yeah.
That's not the issue.
Do we have
That's right. I remember y'all getting your ass kicked.
That's one way of phrasing it, but it was a...
I got a successful shot in before anyone else, and I'm blind. I was blind.
It's a valid point. All right.
So blind.
So, the first thing you remember as you're coming to is the smell. And it's not an unwelcome smell. It's a campfire using wood that's maybe a little too fresh, not fully seasoned. And maybe the smell of bread, but not like a yeasty bread, like a flat bread, like just that like floury, just kind of welcoming smell. You hear sounds, muffled voices, friendly voices, can never quite make out what they're saying. And every so often, a touch, a coldness, and a wetness across your forehead, just damping. And sometimes it might be a dream, it might not, but as you open your eyes, all of you see a woman, her face kind of angelic. Maybe that's from the fever you're having, maybe that's true, but tending to you, talking to someone else, but a look of concern on her face being beautiful with large eyes, her ears at the ends, kind of pointed, not as pointed as an elf, but maybe elven blood in her somewhere. And this goes on for what feels like days, just going in and out of sleep, restless sleep, just dreams of hags, dreams of your family, dreams of things you've lost already, or things maybe you want to get. And after, not really quite sure, several cycles of this at least, you all seem to come to about the same time. You're in a cabin, a fire just crackling in the hearth. You're laying on the floor with an allotment of blankets, furs, skins, maybe even just rags in some places. But you're relatively comfortable. Someone's gone to an effort to make you comfortable. That's evident. The room itself is pretty sparse. The fireplace, most of the furniture made of wood, but looking sturdy and of some quality, kind of pushed off to the side in a corner. There's a door on one side, a couple of windows which actually have glass in them, which is a kind of a rarity. You do notice in one corner of the room, close to the door, what appears to be a shelf with a unicorn emblem on it, made of opal and amethyst, white and purple. A couple candles surround it, a small maybe offering of herbs or flowers sitting next to it. And then the face that kind of angelic comes into the room, again with a bucket, some wet rags, and it appears you're all awake. Oh, this is good news. I'll let my father know. Are you hungry? Are you thirsty?
I smell crackers.
Oh yes. We have some bread. I'll bring it to you. Can you sit up?
I think so. Can I sit up?
Yeah. You guys are.
Okay.
Skill check.
Strength check.
No skill check. Oh. My father found you and brought you back. What were you doing in that cave? He said you were alone. Just the 5 of you.
It's a long story.
Well, I would love to hear it. It's rather boring out here. But, let me get him. And she leaves and has just a light, almost cheerful step. If that's possible.
Can we see?
Yes, you can all see. Everything I described. Chime saw.
Yay!
Okay. And so Ken reaches out and touches the people around him. I can see you guys.
That's your hand in my face, Duck.
I'm all about this shit.
Can we keep the leash on?
Try makes loud baby crying noises.
And Ken removes the leash from his neck.
Probably a good idea.
I don't think Chime was ever leashed at any point, was she?
I don't think leash is ever the right word.
Unless you consent to it.
Yeah, just well, after
One of those little tether backpacks. It looks like a monkey.
oh,
Oh no!
those are so cute. After a couple of minutes, a short human male, completely bald, wearing very loose-fitting clothing, basically like a almost like a robe, but not fully, like a, I don't know, trench coat maybe, definitely covering where you can't really see more details of him. That went off the rails quickly. Anyway, couple scars on his face, but eyes, just very intense eyes. Walks in and looks at you. Hope you're worth rescuing. What are y'all doing in there?
Somebody else want to take this?
Hello.
We're past hello.
You
What?
seem really friendly.
Damn, I don't trust this guy. Don't shush
What?
me!
What's your name?
Oh my god!
We don't need to mention names. It's not important.
That's okay.
Now, will you
I'm
please...
Tam.
It's nice to meet you, Tam.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for saving us.
You're welcome. Now, what were you doing in there?
We're trying to get our sight back.
How'd that go?
Not very well. I guess you're the guy to whom we owe our thanks.
Ah!
Well,
Gesundheit.
yeah. No thanks needed. But, if you want to give it, just,
Damn, I'm the one that did.
is,
You all almost died. I'm the reason y'all are still here.
Did anybody tell me
Can
why this
someone
bird's
let-
squawking?
Can someone let Ken know? Because, like, I don't know. I think I deserve a thank you, or, I mean, if it wasn't for me, we'd all be dead right now. Not this rando who doesn't even want to know our names. He doesn't want to tell us his name. I don't trust him. I'm the reason we're alive, not this guy.
Tam,
Just
what
putting
is,
it out there.
what is this bird saying?
I just pat her on the head.
Don't patronize me.
You know, I think Chime is trying to tell us that she's the reason we're here.
I
and
want
alive, but I want to know how.
to. Chime wants to repeat back what the hags said to her before. The rhyme or whatever that they gave her that I can't remember.
I hate to break it to you, Karn, but Time sold her soul to the hair.
What?
That's what she wanted.
Pam, we're alive. You're welcome.
It wasn't his soul. That's not the word she used. It was essence.
That's true.
Somehow that doesn't make me feel a lot better.
Old man, what can we call you? What is your name?
Prefer not to deal with names. How about all 5 of you? Give me a history check.
Okay.
Sorry, wrong button.
It's okay.
15.
14.
15.
13.
20.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
A librarian knows stuff. Oh my gosh.
So, all of you have this lingering feeling that you have the description and kind of his just essence just seems to permeate something that you should know him, but you can't quite figure out why. Tam, being that you're a learned person and a bard, likely traveling and hearing tales, you're not positive, but you seem to think, and maybe, you're not sure, it's a suspicion, he was part of a famous adventuring party. The one that actually set out here. You kind of hear tales of that. There was, of course, Shmebulok, the wizard, who came back, and who has been part of some of your visions. The leader of that party was Dragonbane, who is famous for, as his name might suggest, eradicating dragons from the old world. Even the good ones. Gold dragons. His justification, and many countries went along with it, that their avarice and greed would never help the other races, and as such, he hunted them down mercilessly. So it's widely believed that dragons, at least in the old continent, are completely extinct due to him and his party. There was a tale of a rogue who kind of fits this description. Their muscle, the stealthy assassin. His name was Corum. But once people came to this new continent, the tale of Dragonbane went dark, and his party, no one's really sure what happened to them. But, based on the tales you've heard, and just rumors you picked up, your best guess is this is maybe Corum.
So I don't share any of that
Okay.
with the others because I don't want to give anything away yet. So I just turned to supposed quorum and go like,
I have a mental link with Tam.
It doesn't quite work that way. You all can communicate psychically, but you don't read each other's minds.
Damn it.
like I can read not her mind, but I can hear her speak.
If she is making an effort
Uh-huh.
to like project herself to you,
Yeah.
it's a conscious thing. Like both of you. If she wants to communicate with you, she communicates with you. If you want to communicate with her, you communicate with her through a psychic link. There's no other thing happening.
Okay. So I at least communicate it with her, just so there's no like vocal sound. And then I turn to supposed forum and go, I think I know who you are, and I think we should play a game so that I can guess if that's you.
He looks at you, and those just intense eyes, you feel gazing into your soul. If you want to leave here alive, you'll forget it was me. And just say, a random fisherman saved you. Are we clear?
What kind of alive?
I can put you
Damn,
back in that
he just
cave
told you.
just as easily as I got you out.
You sure you don't want to play a game?
Damn, shut up!
Fine. let's play a game.
It's gonna be great.
Damn, shut up.
So, anyways, we were
No, we're playing this game. What's your
Trim!
game, Bard?
Um, so I'm gonna try to sing a song, and you're gonna guess, or the others are gonna guess the name of the song, and that will give them the first or each letter of your name.
Just tell them who you think I am.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's a really fun game.
And if it leaves this house, you know that I can, and I will hunt you down. Is that clear?
That doesn't sound very friendly.
Who said I was friendly?
Damn, he's not friendly.
If I don't tell them, will you be my friend?
If my name never leaves this house, I will be your friend.
All of our friends or just my friend?
Whatever you prefer.
I think I just want you to be my friend.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Axel. We appreciate that.
I look at James and just say, "We're going to die, aren't we?"
I turn to Karn and I'm like, do you not trust me? How are we friends?
We are friends. I just have some trust issues after, certain people sold my essence with
Oh my god. Tam, tell him to shut up. We're all alive thanks to me. God. Don't shush me.
Okay.
Everyone, we can
So-
just call him K-pop.
All right, K-pop. Listen here. The reason you found us in that cave with those witches or whatever they were was because we originally sought them out to look for a suit. All of us are here for various reasons, and I was looking for my brother. In exchange for finding him, I gave up my vision, not knowing that I'd go blind. So afterwards, we did everything we could to find them again, so that we could see again, myself and the other bird. And we're blind the entire time. We tried to defeat them in battle, but we succumbed to them. And I think Chime over here may have ushered in another deal that we didn't have any say in. Here we are. Does that answer your question?
To an extent. Karn, he looks directly at you. What's special about you?
He's a bastard.
Not a bastard, an orphan. And, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now that I tried to save everyone, failed miserably.
Tell him I'm welcome. Or you're welcome. From me, Tam.
I'm an ASMR. I don't know where, because I know nothing about my lineage. I don't know where it came from, but it's something I discovered before I came to the continent, and now all of you know.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, all of you.
13.
Oh, 2, which is a nat 1.
It's all right.
19.
James, it's almost imperceptible, but you're focused at this moment with this conversation. As soon as Karn says ASMR, Korum's face, just blink of an eye, a visible frown. He knows something. And just like that, it's back to his stoic, just flat, expressionless face.
What do you know, K-pop?
Hmm.
I saw that.
I know lots, but nothing I'm willing to share with you right now. It's not my place.
Friends tell each other things.
Look,
Yeah, Tam, and friends speak for the other friends that can't talk right now.
listen, Tam. We clearly owe this guy our gratitude. We can't be making demands. Mr. K-pop, whatever you want, we're at your service.
Your gratitude.
He looks Chime right at you. Says, "You made a tough call."
Yeah, no shit. Tell
And-
him that, Tam.
Hmm.
Ah,
It wasn't that hard. That's what she was saying.
no, it's not. No.
His the young woman that had been helping earlier kind of comes in with just a tray of salted meats and cheeses, some of that flatbread you were smelling. I thought you might be hungry.
If
So,
Tam picks anything up, Chime is immediately smacking it out of her hands. She is pissed right now.
Was Chime visibly like pissed when Tam said, "Oh, she said it wasn't."
Yes,
Okay.
I was literally going
God.
like this.
Tam, are you trying to say this obvious conversation for when we're by ourselves, or are you trying to diffuse a situation? What's going on?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just messing with Chime.
I want to smack her up the side, like the back of the head.
Ow.
We look like a bunch of juveniles.
A bunch of stooges.
well, Sir Duck, I don't want anything from you. Except you don't tell anyone that you might have recognized me here.
Mom's the word, Mr. K-pop.
I imagine you'll be leaving soon. As you mentioned, you had other objectives. Do you need food?
Would be graciously accepted, yes.
Be much appreciated.
We'll
I'm
get
gonna
it ready.
check my pack first.
Damn, you picking anything up?
I try to offer Chime some bread. A peace offering.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I don't want to be any more than your dad. I have my rations. I'll be fine.
Suit yourself.
Free food. Yeah, Chime will take the bread and angrily watch you while she angrily eats it.
So, where you headed next?
We have our vision back. I'm not quite sure what happened. Need to figure it out. We all have a little bit of talking to do. Kind of get regrouped, organized. I think it would be wise of us to try to head back to Brownstone, if anything. But that's only if everybody's on the same consensus. We need to talk it over. Again, I know we don't want it, but we do owe you our thanks. If there is anything we can do for you, please say the word.
So, if you like, I'm gonna ask a geography question about this continent. Feel free to answer it or not answer it. It's up to you. Is there a large tower on a cliffside somewhere? We think we have to head towards it.
Or a lighthouse, maybe.
Lighthouse, maybe? Yeah.
What color
Or
is
Red
the
Tower,
tower?
Tam. Red Tower, Tam.
Was it white?
It was
Tam!
red.
Tam, red!
It was red. It's red.
Thank you.
It was red.
So you're looking for Schmebulok, huh?
We maybe?
Yeah. It's
That-
here.
Okay. Oh, we have his diary, or one of his notebooks.
Looks a little surprised. His eyes go a little wide. Small grin comes over his face.
We
course
can't
you-
open it though.
Of course you do. Where'd you find it?
Next to a demon portal that we had to close.
In the middle of a cave.
Yeah, I don't recommend reading it. Looks like he has a thing for a trick named Jim.
Yeah, and his handwriting is very weird. He's got this weird angular S starting Schmebulok. Looks like it started with 6 lines.
We did not open the book. It is locked, and we have not gone through the extent of even trying to crack it open yet.
Yeah, well, this tower's up north. It's a bit of a journey.
How many days we talking about? On foot or padded foot, webbed foot?
Well, if the roads are clear, how about a 10-day? If they're not, well, you probably won't make it.
I see.
Is there? Oh, sorry. OOC question. Do we have a map of
No.
all of the continents? Is any?
No.
I know. I'm pretty sure we've
have a-
asked, and no one really had one yet.
We have a tapestry, right?
Of this
We
island.
have a tapestry. We don't know if that's of this continent. I don't think.
Oh.
None of
maybe
the landmarks sounded familiar.
Why don't we take that tapestry to Brownstone and find somebody who can interpret whether or not this is a map of the continent?
Can we just ask K-pop here if that's
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, of course.
okay? Hey, who's got that? Who's got that map?
Chime. Give us the map, Chime.
You beat the
Chime,
time.
can
Tell
we see
them
the map?
I did it.
Chime, can we see that map? We just want to find out if that map is of this continent or if it's somewhere else.
Can everyone say thank you, Chime, for saving us? Because she won't give us the map otherwise.
Can't be serious. are you?
Everyone, all together now.
Wait,
Thank you, Chime.
Give us the damn map.
Oh my.
Alright.
Okay, that was rude, Karn. But tell Ken I said thank you, and I'm gonna hand the tapestry over to Ken. And give
All right.
Karn a pointed stare.
Okay.
and thank you. I think I'd still like the full story because I don't know what happened after I passed out.
He nodded.
That's the thing. I don't really remember after. Like, I remember making the deal.
No, that's not this continent.
Okay.
Okay.
That's those smugglers had their scavengers had it in their cave as a joke, as a trick. They just,
Puzzle. We
Hmm.
solved the puzzle. Anyways, do you happen to know where we can get a map of this continent? Or buy one?
well, not most of the explorers come back. Say your
You wanna
best
come with
bet's probably Schmebulok. The university in Brownstone might have one. It's probably incomplete. Seems
We were
like
there. Why didn't we ask?
We
Okay.
Mr. Fry.
Can I give you can I give you a silver piece for you to like draw the just like what a children would draw the map, just enough to like help get us back to Brownstone and to the Schmebulok's Tower?
I'm not gonna take your money. But yeah. I'll draw you a rough area of what's happening in the area.
Anything would be better than what we have, which is nothing.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Hey, K-pop, you just want to come with us?
No, my place is here. I'm retired from that life. Just me and my daughter.
She can come too.
No, she cannot. You can ask her. I mean, she makes her own decisions.
Oh, I can?
Absolutely.
Where is she?
She's probably outside.
Okay, I walk outside.
As a fellow female representative of this group, I would like to tag along.
Okay.
Let's go make friends, Chime.
All
Good
right.
to hear.
I was just gonna say that I didn't have anything else to add while we were in here.
He actually, yeah,
other
he
than
starts
Thanks.
a rough sketch of like grabs a parchment and like a wax pen he has laying around and kind of puts an X for Brownstone in, draws a very rough coast, draws a he starts to draw an X where you're at now, and he just holds it up to you, doesn't finish, smudges it pretty heavily, draws other random smudges on the map, especially in that area. You tell no one that I'm here.
No one will know.
It draws.
What are you talking about?
Excellent. It takes him several minutes. He does a little more detail than anything else you're looking for before I hand this back to you.
Any other like major landmarks that we should know about? We've been to Graystown, which is little coastal fishing village.
We're at Gracetown. I'm surprised it's still up.
Oh, that's where the cave was. The cave was close to there. Just sending out demons in waves every night. We closed that portal, and they're doing better now.
Maybe just the tiniest bit of him being impressed kind of creeps across his face as he nods. He puts a little dot on the map where Gracetown is. So outside, it's early afternoon. Just a beautiful, like, cloudless day. As you step out, you hear the gentle waves coming up to the coast. And just a few yards from the house, you see the female figure out, the fishing pole, sitting in a chair, just kind of relaxing and fishing. Looking peaceful. And you approach her.
Chime wants to very loudly make the sound of coins.
She turns and looks. Just laughs, kind of giggles. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Damn, let her know she'll get rich if she comes with us.
Uh,
I'm sick of it just being us.
okay, keep cool. We don't want to seem overly, calm down.
No, I only know 0 or 100, Tam.
So, hey, what you doing?
I'm fishing, hoping to get something good for dinner tonight.
That seems stressful. Do you like cooking?
I do.
Okay.
Tell her she can cook for us.
Do you like exploring?
No, tell her she can cook for us. We already know she likes cooking.
Not really.
You.
I'm happy here.
I was gonna
If you
ask.
killed her dad, then she wouldn't be happy here.
Stop interrupting me. I was gonna ask if you wanted to come with us. You can cook for us. We'd pay you.
No thanks. I gotta
You
take
sure?
care of my dad.
And now we go the dad route.
Ever since Mom died, he needs someone to take care of him.
Maybe you both can come. Maybe he'll listen to you if you ask him.
He's retired. He doesn't want to. I wouldn't want to force him. And I've heard tales of his adventuring days, and it doesn't sound like that much fun to me.
Are you kidding? Tell her that we, just completely obliterated those hags. Let her know.
We apparently killed some hags. That was fun.
Go ahead
We can do
and
that
give me
too.
a deception.
Which of us?
Well, Tam is talking, so Tam.
23.
Good lord.
Oh!
Huh. My dad said that he found you all beaten and bruised on the verge of death, but, I guess, maybe something's
We
not
were
adding
just-
up.
Now
We
you
were
add.
just
Now you.
pretending.
No. Damn. Now you sow the seeds of doubt. Maybe your dad wasn't telling the truth.
Oh, okay. I think your dad misunderstood the situation. I think we were just pretending to be dead so that they'd leave us alone, and then we were gonna pounce.
So what made you so sick?
My sick
You-
ass jams.
You were out for 3 or
Uh,
4 days.
We
Eat some bad fish.
we ate some bad fish.
Oh. Okay. Look, I'm sure you're really nice, but my dad needs a lot of care, and I want to be here with him. So, I kind of think we've done enough, don't you?
Okay. Is there anything that you know about the surroundings that you want to tell us?
I'd avoid that cave. That's what my dad always told me.
Yeah, that was scary.
Well, you killed the hag, so it's probably not scary anymore, right?
You are right. It was just scary.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if we talk too much, we scare away the fish.
That's bullshit. I know it. I eat mostly fish. You just gotta go in there with your claws.
At this point, the map's done.
So, is there anything else that we can pry out of you? Because I saw your face change when Karn said he was ASMR. You know something that we don't.
You're right. I do.
Is it something that maybe you can talk to Karn about? Is it something about ASMR that maybe ASMR should only know?
I just don't feel like it's my place.
With Karn or with us?
With anyone. I want to live out here alone. If it wasn't for my daughter getting a bad feeling and convincing me to go in that cave, you probably wouldn't be here. You probably wouldn't know anything else. I just want to be left alone, man. I hope you can respect that.
I do.
Respect for man's wishes.
I guess I didn't understand that you telling us that would put that in jeopardy. My apologies.
No problem. Well, you got some daylight if you want to head out, but if you want to spend one more night here, might as well be hospitable, right?
I can help your daughter fish. Is that what she's doing right now?
She is, but she just wanted to get out of the house.
Can we help with anything around the house?
He said no twice already.
I appreciate it. I really do. Honestly, the less you poke around, the happier I'm gonna be.
All right, then we'll head out.
Let's get out. Goodbye, K-pop.
Pleasure to meet you.
I want to remember that. I want to remember goodbye, K-pop.
You're outside still talking to the
Damn it.
daughter. Or standing there convincing Tam to say...
Can I just stand in the window and be like...
Creeper.
Stand in the window staring at K-pop. I mean, it's a very visual medium, but
I'm gonna. So are we walking outside? I guess it's okay if we walk inside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta go.
Do we have to?
We have overstayed our welcome by knowing that this place exists.
what place?
I say we get out of eye shot, headed towards Brownstone, then set up camp for the night.
So yeah, we just had this weird, crazy fever dream, right? Where we dreamt that we were nursed back to health. That was weird. Just woke up by a campfire.
Sure as hell feels like it.
Apparently.
I say it loud with very bad acting.
Back at the cabin.
I play along and start like crying intensely about losing 2 new friends. In my
Alright.
dream.
Sure.
In your dream.
In your
Yeah,
dream.
okay. So, I'm gonna suggest that we get away a little bit before we stop and plan our next move, just so we're nowhere near anything.
Fair enough. Ken takes off walking.
Okay.
Then he wandered away.
So it's like early afternoon. If you wanted to, are you headed to Brownstone next, or do you need to have that discussion still?
I have no idea what direction Brownstone is.
I have a map.
It's
Wanna
roughly
look
to
at
the
it
west.
for me? Okay. Which side is west?
Sun's there. West.
Okay, let's go that way. We start walking in that direction.
Excellent.
I guess we're going back
Start
to
walking
Brownstone.
the west way.
It's a
Wait,
start.
Did
Do
you
you
did
have
you
any
put
other
your wing to the
suggestions?
west?
I may have. I have a west wing.
Your wing has a sheen about it.
Ah, thank you for picking up on that.
Oh my Jesus.
Let's at least head toward the west and get out of eyesight of the cabin.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it not very far walk at all. You're out of eyesight of the cabin. You can still see a little bit of smoke coming from a chimney. As their fire was still going, but out of eyesight of it itself.
James, what do you
Yep.
think that old man knew?
I have no idea, but it's either something about ASMR, which Karn, I don't know how much you know about ASMR. I know practically nothing.
I barely know anything more than you do. I mean, honestly, it was about a year ago. I was just training intensely at the monastery, and all of a sudden, I just got angry and just excited enough, and all of a sudden, my eyes are glowing. I have these giant, almost spectral wings coming out of my back. I don't know anything beyond that. I had to look up what an ASMR was, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to find that information when your only reference is glowing eyes and glowing wings all of a sudden.
I can imagine it's really hard not knowing who you are or where you came from.
It definitely added some more difficulty to that.
All right, let's. I wonder if the university. Is it university? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the university has any text on it. The trick is asking in a way that doesn't make us sound like we're figuring it out for you. Maybe maybe we were hired to find an ASMR or something, and we want to know more about them before we try and find them. Maybe something like that.
I mean, that sounds good to me. I mean, honestly, I've been hiding the fact from everyone while I've been traveling that I'm an ASMR just because I don't know. I feel like if we're trying to be even somewhat inconspicuous, blasting that information across to everyone around us is going to defeat that purpose.
We were with a duck. How inconspicuous do you think we look right now?
And a Kenku.
Yes, but you're supposed to have wings. It gets a little more dicey when all of a sudden, oh hey, by the way, everyone within earshot, I have celestial blood and I can make glowing things happen. People tend to stare a little bit more than when you mention that, and not in the good way, than when a duck is walking around.
Yeah, I'll have to take your word for it. There are worse things in life you could be, though. Right, James?
I'm gonna ignore that for now. Anyways, yeah, I think that's something that we should put on our list. But I don't know what our top priority is right now. I think yeah, I think that's going to be a group decision if everybody's okay with that. But I definitely want to help pursue this for you.
We need to talk about this. Let's set up camp pretty soon.
Yeah, we can do that. I'd want to get a little further away from the cabin before we do that. Are we
Agreed.
walking and talking?
Yeah, we're walking and talking.
Oh, like the West Wing.
Yes.
So-
Oh my Jesus.
Sorry.
So my suspicion is that either he knows something about ASMR or he has a suspicion on maybe who one of your parents are, but he could destroy us. He
Maybe
looked
he-
very um, experienced, and we would not have a chance if we prodded too much. He was not giving anything up.
Maybe he hunted ASMR.
That's also a possibility. But something about that conversation, if he told us what he knew, he's afraid of people finding him.
Hey
So
Tim,
there are people more afraid of him, that there are people he's afraid of, and we don't think we can take him, and I think we should be rightfully afraid of those people.
Hey Tim, you're kind of you're kind of smart, right? I don't really know what any of these ASMR things are. Do you know anything? I mean, like I saw the thing back in the cave, and something about celestial powers, but that doesn't.
I could tell you.
You could tell me and get me on an even playing field with everyone else.
It's more
Or-
fun this way.
You're a jerk sometimes.
So, Clint, I couldn't help but notice it looks like when you were pointing to the west, it looked like you were in a little bit of pain. When you talked about the West Wing, are you a little Sorkin?
Sword doesn't even begin to describe how I feel. I feel completely dead. I'm not quite sure how I'm walking right now. Let's
I
hope
feel-
that we don't run into anything out here.
Agreed.
Well, I don't think any of us have slept well. So how about we set up a nice camp, take turns, keeping watch, and try to get some solid sleep.
Fair enough.
All right,
That
I'll
sounds-
take first watch.
Just before Chime falls asleep, Tam, like, consciously tells her everything she knows about ASMR.
Okay.
Just to kind of keep her awake a little bit more. So she like
Are you
messing
gonna
with
tell her the truth about ASMR?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a intelligence check to see what your character knows.
Also, with it being ASMR, are you going to whisper it? Maybe include some sound effects?
Sure. You can't hear any, but sure. 21.
Look at you. All right. So,
I'm a college star bard. I'm pretty smart.
very knowledgeable. So yeah, for those that have not played D&D, maybe watching, or some of our players, ASMR are typically half human and half celestial, and that celestial half could be like an angel, or maybe a god, or a goddess, an avatar of a like being, just something from the heavens, the kind of goodly planes of existence that extend beyond the material plane. For a like someone like Hercules, who from Greek mythology, in D&D speak would likely be like an ASMR, since celestial parentage and mortal parentage as well. Yeah. All right, so your evening is uneventful. Calm. So everyone has what oddly feels like the best night's sleep you've probably had in a week. Fully rested. And is the plan to continue on to Brownstone?
I think we are going to wake up and we're going to eat some rations and just mull it over, talk where to go, what to do. So I think Ken's sharpening his great sword and looks around. There's a smoldering campfire around a bunch of cots. I think people are stirring, if I'm not mistaken. And he just kind of waits for someone to wake up, and whoever wakes up, he passes a ration over. Which one of you do I see waking up first?
I'll wake up first.
How you feeling, Karn?
I slept well, but I slept well, and I'm rested, but I don't feel rested.
I know the feeling, man. It's been a long several days. Not quite sure how we survived that. We should be dead right now. But for whatever reason, we're alive. And even though a lot has happened, I still feel like there's so much left to do. I want to help you find out who your parents are, and I think that our answer lies back at that university in Brownstone. But I'm also concerned that we're not really positioning ourselves in terms of having some kind of leverage among various allies. We couldn't even get K-pop, whatever the hell his name was, to even reveal any relevant information that would help us in each of our journeys. I'm thinking maybe we should think about splitting the party up for a little bit in Brownstone, where half of us look up information. Maybe the other half of us need to find out who runs the town, and whether or not there's some odd jobs we could pick up, clearing some roads of bandits, maybe finding some items that have been stolen, something to kind of get the name out that we're here and we're capable of things. I think with that leverage comes trust. With that trust comes answers. What do you think?
You're not wrong. We could definitely do with some allies.
Or we could do it one at a time. Figure your stuff out, and then try to put our name out there.
Can I wake up halfway through that conversation?
Oh, yeah.
You're all stirring
Okay.
and waking up as this is happening.
I'm sorry. At first, I thought you said we're all staring.
Stirring.
Stirring.
You all just sit up and like just
Quit
watch.
stirring at me.
You're just staring. You can see again. You're making full use of it.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna say, so I'm not opposed to this plan. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean this. Here's an additional option that I think we should consider. We could go straight to Shmebulok's tower. I mean, K-pop did say that Shmebulok might be the person to talk to have the most information about finding stuff out for Karn.
How do we know that his intentions are good?
We don't.
I don't know. The vision that I saw with the hag, it showed that that's what I wanted to see as a way to get home. So, I mean, that's really my best chance.
Tam, do you understand what she's saying?
He wants to go home.
We all do.
Oh yeah. You recounted her vision. So that's why I brought that tower up, because of her vision. So the hags gave us a vision. We followed yours, Ken, and it led us to Brownstone, and it led us to your brother's tavern. If we follow the only other vision that was given to us by the hags, we would head to Shmebulok's tower.
Interesting.
The tower.
Tam chimes in, so she's been secretly listening about this whole thing about finding parents, and remembers that along with wanting lots of friends, she also is on this journey to find out what happened to her parents. So she kind of confuses everyone and hey y'all, it's something really serious to talk about. I want to find out what happened to my parents.
Did they come here?
I don't know. They were just killed really mysteriously. And I was raised by my great grandmother. And I only recently found out that they didn't really die how she said they died. So while we're looking for parents, really like to find out what happened to mine. And we'll
Well,
make some friends on the way.
we've been to the university before, and it led us to the hags. I can't tell you if that's a success or a fail, honestly. Should we put it up for a vote?
To be honest, I'm good with either one. I just wanted to make sure that both of our strongest options were considered.
I see.
If anyone feels strongly about one or the other and no one else objects, I'm good.
I think we should let Tam and Karn decide, since it's about their folks.
I think Chime should also have a vote in that too, because the tower was in her vision.
Fair enough. I'll stand out of this vote.
Me too.
I say we go to the tower.
I hear really loud squawking in my head, screaming to go to the tower. So the only thing I can say is, let's go to the tower.
What was that?
Tower.
Well, looks like we're going to a tower, guys. What direction from here on that map of yours is the tower?
North.
All right. I think the sun's to my right. Let's go.
All right.
Takes a 10-day. What do we find on our way?
So-
There's gonna
Do
be
you
a
have this planned yet?
Of course I have this planned.
He's totally not winging it.
This whole campaign's winging it. Mostly because there's two birds.
Well, it's awesome so far.
All
My
right.
kangaroo doesn't
Mostly
have
because of these
wings.
two
She's
birds.
Oh, that's
insanely jealous.
To be fair, two birds in the bush, none of them are in your hand, so
That's probably for the best.
okay.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
disease.
y'all talking about wings earlier, and Cham's just sort of like,
Oh.
I wish I had wings.
All right. You basically head north, and it looks like your mysterious friend, who you refer to as K-pop, he kind of put a road on there. It looks like if you head due north, you'll eventually hit this road. But right now you're kind of in the weeds, in the middle of nowhere, not a highly traversed area. Who is going to lead your party? Okay, Ken?
All right.
All right, Ken,
Follow
here's the
me.
map.
Ken,
Let
I
the
need,
shack-sized bird lead us.
I'm going to need you to do a survival check with advantage using the map.
All right. And as he's walking, he unfurls the scroll in front of him, and it's like blocking his vision, but he keeps walking, trampling a bunch of, I guess, tall grass. Well, what's the scene look like here? What's kind of the
It's kind of
plant foliage?
these like rolling hills just before you get to a coast, and not like very untouched. So in some places, it's just these beautiful like tall grasses that sway in the winds. The occasional like spotted tree just out.
Shrubbery.
Plants galore. You'll see fauna throughout. Some of it not afraid of you, haven't really experienced your kind before, but most of it very timid and runs away at the slightest noise. Okay. So how'd you roll on that survival with advantage?
14.
Okay. So the rest of you, Ken is leading you. Tell me, what are you doing? And go ahead and make an associated skill check to help the party during this travel just to the road.
I'm hanging out in back, and I'm just keeping an eye left and right.
Okay, go and give me a perception check. Oh, nice.
Natural 20.
All right.
I know. Oh, sorry. Were you gonna say something?
I will get to what happens with James and his perception check here in a second. Let's get the other three of you.
I know Chime's gonna mark the trees like she did before.
Okay.
So that we know we're not backtracking.
Okay. the negative skill check, so that works out. Tam and Karn.
I will say, make those so that only you can see them. I do not want K-pop to get tracked too, because he will kill us.
I don't know how to make it so that only we can see it.
I mean, like, make it very inconspicuous.
Then how are we supposed to tell when we've been backtracking?
Hey, K-pop is anything but inconspicuous.
Anyways,
Karn, Tam.
just do your
It's
best.
not like we're just leading them right to. We walked away and then we started marking. Like, it's fine.
Well, Karn's more or less just kind of in his own thoughts, but he does keep sneaking glances toward Chime just to make sure she's on the up and up.
Okay.
Tam is like learning as she's going. So when she's looking at like different shrubs and plants and things, like she's making a mental note about what they do and like what powers or medicinal qualities that they all have, and just keeping note of where they are on the way.
Gotcha.
Why in your head? Why not write it down?
Uh,
I'm smart.
go ahead and give me a nature check.
Okay, I can write it down.
Either way.
It was just a suggestion.
Yeah.
It's your character. Do what you want.
Okay.
Well,
So you're
I
just
rolled a
kind
12.
of picking up random plants that you don't recognize and giving them a little sniff, a little taste, a little just anything that I'll say you think might be useful for medicine. You get a small sampling of them, being sure not to like damage the ecosystem or take too much where the plant might suffer or die. Okay. So luckily, James, as Ken is so focused on the map and like making sure that you're going north, and it's such a rough drawing, a little sooner than you really expect, just off to the east a little bit, you see the road itself, and you only really see it because of a small dust storm, like almost on the horizon. Maybe dust storm is not the right term. Definitely a kicking up of dust. Something. And as Ken is kind of looking at the map and looking forward, and he thinks he sees the road. It's really not that far, but you see this just bundle. It's moving closer along, kind of not quite parallel, but close at an acute angle, less than 9 degrees. So you guys would hit it, intersect with it, but kind of on a pretty far down.
What is that?
Ken turns behind him and says, "Arm yourselves," and pulls out his great sword.
Wait.
It's
It's not
angled.
heading towards us. It is.
I don't
It's-
care. Pull out your weapons.
Fair.
Okay, it's still kind of moving closer to you. Are you all stopped?
Yeah.
Duck down into the. Is the grass here like high
What'd you
enough to
call
where
me?
we can just squat and be hidden?
It's relatively, yeah. Go and give me a stealth check if you want to do that. All of you.
All right, yeah. Hunker
Okay.
down.
Do we
Yeah,
all do stealth
Good
check?
up.
If everyone that wants to kind of hunker down in the grass and hide.
14.
Oh, I got a
Rude.
6, which is a nat 1.
I got a
Can you
nat
do it
20.
with advantage because you're short?
So you all
Really short. I'm really short, Donald.
start to duck down, and Chime, you kind of find like the one area that doesn't have this deep grass. But James notices it because he is very well hidden and just like gently pulls you a little closer, and you're also hidden. And you wait a couple minutes, and as it gets closer, it appears to be some wagons, covered wagons drawn by 2 horses each, likely 3 of them, moving at a pretty fast pace along this road. They go ahead.
Can we see the drivers?
Not quite, but in a minute or so you will be able to. So
I think these are merchants, and should we offer our help for info?
They're going pretty fast for merchants, though.
Kind of makes out a very loud baby noise.
like as they're passing, or okay. So
yeah.
You see just a look of just on one of the passengers, and he kind of nudges at the driver, and the lead caravan, the lead wagon starts to slow, and the other two behind it also slow. At that point,
look at Chime.
You see that they're
Is he prey?
the
Pray
first
for
two.
what?
Money. What
Why is our rogue being so unrogue-like?
are you talking about? How many urban legends have you all not listened to? If you hear a baby crying outside your window, you're not supposed to go. You're supposed to call the police. Just putting it out there.
I don't know what's happening, but
I've never heard that.
if I hear a baby crying outside my
It's like-
window, no, I
yeah,
move
like-
then. That's it. Sell the house, gone.
Which is weird since I live on the third story.
No. So it's the the urban legend is that like murderers would or robbers or whatever would like
in a second.
play like a baby noise that gets outside your door, outside your window, so that you would go outside and like look, and then you would go outside and you would look, and then they would
Right.
like
Let's take a look. Oh crap! There's a baby outside my window. What am I supposed to do with this?
I guess call the police. That's what we've
yeah,
learned.
call the police.
There's a baby in the parking lot.
Or call a priest for a goddamn seance.
That's
Fuck
that's
that.
correct. Okay.
Anyways.
So the lead, it's two humans. One wearing just kind of standard, just clothes. The other a little heavily, like studded leather armor, has a sword at his side, a crossbow in his lap. And he nods to the driver and, did you hear that? The other two caravans are very similar, just a plainclothes. One is an elf driving, the other is a human, and the back one looks like it's maybe two elves, but a little further away. Yes, Ken.
Is there any writing on the cart or the cover of the carriage?
Nothing. They're very plain. They look relatively new, all things considered, but no writing or painting or anything that's identifiable.
Okay.
So, I swore I just heard a
Chime
baby.
makes a noise again. Chime makes like baby's crying.
I'm gonna smack her arm. What are you doing?
I give her a thumbs up because I see potential in these things.
Yeah.
I'm
Cheryl,
gonna
it's
poke
lure.
Ken. I'm like, I can't stand up. I am I look like a threat.
And I look like a giant duck.
No, you're a threat.
And
I'll
I
do
look like
it.
a goddamn demon.
I will stand up then.
Okay,
that
so
was hard to
you
do.
pop out of the grass, and instantly 3 crossbows are just trained on you.
Say, oh
Where's-
my god, I'm glad you guys aren't bandits.
Where's the kid?
Well, there isn't a kid. It's just an overzealous kinku who knows how to make baby noises.
Where?
Are you bandits?
No, we
Chime
are
pulls out her knife.
I'm gonna tackle her.
adventurers. We're adventurers, but we're also idiots, if you can't tell.
No, that part is abundantly clear.
Okay, just wanted to make sure we're on the same level.
Sam comes out and waves emphatically.
What the hell? Are you all just hiding in the grass by the road? That's how people get shot. You know that, right? That's how bandits ambush and they get shot.
Out of character side note, I'm just imagining that with Ken's height, all you're seeing in the tall grass is just the tip of her arm going.
Well, look. What do you want?
Friends.
Do you know how to make friends?
I have lots of them. Do you want to meet them all? They're all here.
We were going to see if we could perhaps be of any assistance, albeit it was our Kinku's idea, and it was a stupid way of doing it, but if we could be of any assistance to you, since it looks like we're heading in the same direction, we're more than happy to offer our services.
Wait, are they heading north or south?
They're heading north.
All right, now Ken stands up.
What the hell? How many are there?
Look, we have so many friends. I told you.
Look, the next if pop up now, or we're just gonna start shooting.
All right, I'll stand up.
Wait, who did
I have
someone
a frown
have me
on my face.
tackled?
Yeah, I pull her
Is that
up
you?
too. Yeah,
This isn't our proudest moment.
I'm taking your knife away and I'm putting it in my pocket.
Okay.
No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull out my other knife.
Is there anyone else hiding in the grass?
Nope, just the five of us.
And there's no baby.
No
If-
baby.
I make the noise in front of them so that they know it's me.
So I just want to make sure we're clear. You thought if you hide in the grass with a passing caravan, make a baby noise for us to stop, and then pop out, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, these are the guys who want to help us. Is that the plan?
Are you not
So
impressed?
I was gonna
by
point
our
at her
stealth
knife.
skills?
She's just wildly
We
waving
were-
one knife
horned
around.
We
guys.
were walking up to the road to get on the road and head north, and we saw you guys coming at a much faster speed than we expected, and so we thought you might be bandits, and so we hid.
And then our Kenku companion here thought it would be a great idea to get your attention by making baby crying noises. Don't ask me to explain. I couldn't even if I tried.
Damn, tell him it's a
We
lure.
were just gonna let you guys pass and then just walk up the road normally, but apparently that's not the plan tonight.
Y'all are wussets.
You're so alluring.
Okay, I don't know why I'm even asking, to be honest, but what the hell? What can you offer us, and what do you want in return?
Tam
You
waves
have
her
my
knife.
crossbow.
Not Tam. Chime waves her knife.
A knife?
So,
Are
we
there
can
bandits
pay
on
you
these roads
gold
that we can find?
Passage.
well, we don't know. There's been a rumor that caravans have been attacked going up north. One left, I don't know, 5 days ago, 6. Usually there's wizards positioned throughout the continent to send messages, and they never had one sent that they arrived safely, which is kind of standard practice now. So,
I tell
something.
you what. Let us travel with you, and if you encounter anything, we will.
I have
find
my
you.
knife.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be helpful.
Okay. This was obviously a blunder, but we have closed a demon portal by Graystown.
Does anyone else want to talk before I give you a decision?
I would like to sing something
Oh,
to convince them to let us.
Oh, also, our bard will please you with her music.
go ahead and give me a performance check if you would like to sing to them.
Yes, I would.
I don't know if you can see our bard. The grass is kind of tall and she is kind of short.
Can someone pick me up, please?
Why don't
It's-
you just walk up to the road?
It's fine. We can hear you. Just will you please? Yes, the one with your hand up. What?
And the duck will pick the bard up. One moment.
And Ken walks over, picks Tam up, and throws her on his shoulders.
Magic flute.
And then I start to sing the song, which I can't remember, the one which plays when Rocky runs up the steps.
I think that's just Rocky's theme.
That.
Oh.
Okay, go and give me a performance check.
13.
Okay. They're bored, and they all kind of look at each other, just this like incredulous look, like, is this really happening? Is this what my life has devolved into? What I thought would be a life of adventure on a caravan going up north in this unexplored continent, and it's like the same old shit we encounter back home. Okay, so the deal is, we're not going to pay you. We'll give you a ride, but if there's trouble, you're out first, you're back in last. We good?
There.
And friendship.
I turn to the group. You guys okay with this? Because I am.
I want
That-
friendship
I want gold.
and gold.
Sure.
You don't have to
Well,
let him know
right.
that I want gold. I'll just take it myself. It's fine.
Okay. We want to be friends.
Tam, I'm gonna say that if something actually happens and we do a good enough job, maybe they might want to pay us, but that's not on the table right now. That's not part of the deal. But I'm good with just going.
Fine.
All in? Who's in?
You're still holding me.
I'm in.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I just picked you up.
I can't
Oh.
reach because
I grab your knife.
Okay,
but not
great.
me.
Oh, but I have two
Let's-
knives.
You all, 2, and 1, hop in the backs of our wagons.
I called one.
No,
No. Oh wait. I'll call the one.
No, boo.
One of you guys
Damn,
watch
I
the
want the
watch the
one.
kangaroo.
I'll go with Chime because otherwise no one understands us.
No,
But then keep an eye on her.
You
Stop.
don't love me
Yeah,
like
dude.
you should.
All right.
And Ken takes the rear.
Okay. So Karn and Ken in the rear, James in the middle, and Chime and Tam in the front. Okay. So the front wagon, which I'm sure is what you're most interested in, it looks to be just like tools, axes, hose, some seeds, like bags just full of seeds, some like bags of crushed rock that they would likely use to help make buildings and such. Some just like looks to you to be kind of worthless supplies for
Great,
maybe building a new settlement.
great.
Luckily, the other two wagons are very similar. That's
Right.
what they have. The back wagon does have some food in it as well, but yes.
Damn it.
It's like a new civilization. They're not like transporting valuable goods yet. They're getting all that set up. Still the infrastructure phase. But they, for some reason, have this quick pace going. As soon as you're loaded up, it's once again like those horses, they take off. Again, kind of cooking up a cloud of dust on this newly formed, definitely dirt road. Thanks, Tim. Hydrate. In your first couple days on the caravan are relatively uneventful. The pace seems like the most important part to them. Posture check. Thanks, Julie Pie. About the middle of your fourth day, the wagons come to a slow stop. Well before you would normally take any of a break.
I head out.
It looks like another caravan was passing through here, but it is one cart on its side, another cart just a shell of itself as it was unmistakably burnt to the ground, a couple of dead human guards laying kind of propped up against the third cart.
I'm gonna get my crossbow out.
Okay.
Getting ready.
Okay.
Darn, we need to
Get
tell
your
them
arms
not
and
to
armor.
Stop. This is a diversion.
Yeah, keep going.
Can you hear me, James?
What do
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
Keep going. There's probably salvage here.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Just
All
like
of you,
my baby was a trap.
give me a perception check,
Everyone?
everyone.
I was gonna ask Chime if he wanted to stop.
Well, I rolled a 4, so
No.
I'm pretty sure I'm still in a wagon.
Definitely a wagon.
Ooh, rolled a 6.
I rolled a 2, so I'm
This
not
is
even
definitely
sure what a
suspicious.
wagon is.
All right.
I don't know where I am right
Tam,
now.
Ken, how'd you all roll?
I got
15.
a 13.
Okay. Ken, you notice on the third wagon, which is just off like in a ditch off to the side, the back of it has your brother's name, Howard's Duck Inn.
Ken jumps off.
Okay. So that wagon itself, missing a wheel now that you kind of look at it, tilted over, but otherwise seemingly in good shape. The horses.
Do I see this?
You see him jump off, yes.
I assume he sees enemies, and I'm gonna jump off with him.
Okay. Just kind of, I'm assuming you head to that wagon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a great sword in hand.
Of course. It looks like most of the supplies he would have been taking, a custom-built sign for his inn, a couple chests are still intact in the back of the wagon. Along the side, you do see a crossbow quarrel holding up a piece of green leather cloth, and your brother always wore a green leather or green cloak everywhere he went. This is the height of fashion for him, and it's torn, and on it, unmistakably, dried blood.
All right. I'd like to investigate around, see if there's anybody hiding.
One of the guards kind of yells out, "So, are we stopping? Can we salvage this, or do you guys think we need to keep going?"
Stop the caravan.
All right, you heard him. See what we can find to salvage. Okay, go ahead and give me an investigate. So, are you looking for someone, or are you looking for... What are you looking for? How are you looking for it?
Looking for whether or not there's still anybody around, somebody who may be armed with a crossbow.
Okay.
Jeez. Roll a 5.
Okay. Kind of look and prod inside, and there's nothing. This has been abandoned for a little while. This attack happened days ago.
Why they'd leave the chest is beyond me. Hey, James, come here for a second.
Yeah.
What do you make of this?
Am I looking specifically? Am I trying to figure out? Are you trying to ask me like what do I think happened here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that then. Investigate.
Okay, yeah.
I rolled a 20.
Okay. You kind of look at the body, or not the body, the area.
Jesus.
No body. My apologies. And realize that that's not actually a crossbow quarrel. It's like a spine from some type of creature. Not 100% sure what it might be, but
Like a porcupine or something like that, but bigger.
something like that. It looks maybe a little more, what's the right word?
Spiny.
No,
Mikey?
no,
Koopa.
we're moving on.
Madeline's here.
You might not believe
Angry.
this, but random words do not help when I'm trying to think of a particular word.
That's why we say them. Yes.
I know. I appreciate y'all so much. It's unnatural, arcane, extraplanar, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, that is not a crossbow bolt. That is not from the physical plane, and it looks like an animal or something like that left it. We need to look around before, like, we either need to get out of here or we need to look around.
I see. Hold on a second. I got an idea.
I like to do divine sense.
Okay.
So, no, not smite. Divine sense, big difference.
No worries.
Okay, so I'm looking for the presence of a strong evil. Register it as kind of like a noxious odor, and I should be able to tell if it's around within a certain radius, but I won't necessarily know exactly who it is. So.
Sure. So, you don't smell anything close by, but as you tap in to the power of the 13, the gods of justice, the lingering effect of some type of fiend is in the air. Fiends have been here, and recently. You're certain of that, but they're not here anymore.
Okay. There are other carts, you said?
There are 2 others.
Okay. And all the other caravan, part of the caravan that we were on has stopped and people are coming out, right?
They have stopped. So there's a total of 6 people on those 3 carts. 2 of them, so 3 drivers, 3 guards, and they are basically, there's a guard on each side, kind of looking back and forth on guard duty. The third guard is going through other of these carts, opening chests, opening bags, seeing what might be valuable, and the drivers are doing the same thing. They're kind of maybe used to this.
Yeah.
This is just part of their protocol.
I'm gonna look at Ken and see his change in demeanor and say, "What's up? What do you know?"
I'm not entirely certain, but I sensed that there was some sort of fiend here. Not currently, but a while ago. I'm trying to get Chime's attention. Chime!
He waves his wing.
Chime, come here.
Okay, I do.
Think you can open these chests here in this carriage?
What's up with this carriage? Do we notice the sign? Is it obvious that?
At this point, since you're out and you're next to it, yeah, it's obvious.
So this was
carriage
your brother's
belonged to
wagon.
Howard. Yeah, I knew that he was starting new businesses all up and down the coast. Just being waylaid by robbers on the road, not uncommon, but he usually carries enough guards with him to where 3 entire carriages can't be taken out unless something, with absolute evil is in the midst. Like I said a moment ago.
This spine
not
is
right.
evident of something like that, so we should not stick around long. Can we just grab the chests and pull them back on and open them in the van? Do we need to sit here and try and open them right now?
You make a good point. Let's see how heavy they are.
Yeah, you can get them in there.
All
You're
right,
sticking around
Chime.
with me and Tam.
Yeah, we're gonna put these with you. You guys work on these.
And so,
James, can you help me move these chests to the first wagon?
Yeah. You might want to explain to the driver why you're keeping this stuff.
okay. So walk up to the driver.
Which one of you is the driver?
He raises his hand. Yeah.
Yeah, these carriages on the side of the road belong to my brother Howard. This is his stuff. I'm gonna see to it that they get back to him. May we store it in yours?
Yeah. yeah, that's fine, I guess, but I mean, look around, man. There's your brother's gone. We can make a good profit off this stuff.
We'll talk about that later.
I'm gonna like stare at him. Did you just say you wanted to make a profit on what you assume is this guy's dead brother that he just found out about?
Look,
We don't know he's dead.
Yeah, I agree with you, but he thinks he is, and he just said, "Hey, let's make a profit on this stuff that you just found out your brother's dead. Let's go make a profit."
look,
And I
man.
said,
Come on.
let's talk about it later, James.
I don't know how long you've been here. Resources are scarce. We can't let something go to waste. I'm sorry for your loss. I really am.
My
but-
brother is not dead. We'll put it in the carriage for now, and we'll talk about it later.
Well, then where is he?
I don't know.
Later.
I'm looking for him.
I'm gonna shut up, dude. All right, come on, let's.
All right, yeah. So we attempt to load each chest out of the burnt carriage and the other knocked over carriages into the caravan. So sequentially and then continue scavenging for any other items that may be of use.
Come on, dude. You got it. I mean, we gotta get out of here. I don't like this place.
Okay, go ahead and everyone that's helping with the scavenging and looking around for items of use, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
And how long do you plan on staying?
10 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if I would be considered doing this or am I don't.
Are you going to be trying to unlock them ahead of time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, as soon as we get them loaded up, I'm going to start working on them.
Okay. In that case, use your thief tools instead.
It doesn't really have a...
Oh, use your dex. Sorry, when you click on it, it'll ask you what stat to use.
Oh, okay.
I got a 16 on investigate.
Okay. Did anyone else get higher than that?
Nope, I got a 6.
Okay. So as you're looking around, looking for just random valuables, you notice an area kind of off to the west of this road. It looks like something or someone was dragged. You can definitely see in the dirt deep marks where they were likely struggling and their feet were kind of digging into the ground and being pulled, and that extends into the grass.
Ken, and I point.
Okay.
Damn it. I was hoping this wasn't the case.
Karn, go get.
I guess I gotta let the
I'm
caravan go without this.
I'm not going to be able to stop Ken from running down this. I'm going to go with him. Can you go grab Tam and Chime?
Sure. Tam, Chime, get over here.
Ken takes off after the tracks.
I follow.
God
Pull
damn
out my
it.
crossbow. I'm looking left and right.
Okay. So Chime, you like start to fiddle with this lock, and you just open it. It just pops open, the first one you try. And as it pops, you hear Karn yell for you to get over there.
What's in it? Am I able to look?
Yeah.
Am I able okay.
It looks like kind of nice sheets, like cloth for bedding, a couple feathered pillows. That's. Do you want to take a second to rummage through?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Further down are like some fine soaps and oils for baths. Which, you know, once you kind of get the sheets and stuff move out of the way, the aroma really hits you. Yes, a very high thread count, very nice sheets and like bath supplies.
Does it smell like toast?
Does not smell like toast.
Like champagne and toast?
That's rude. All right, this is a quick aside. Jillian loves to buy fancy soap, and so she kept buying champagne. It's called champagne toast, And in my head, I was thinking it was like 2 scents mixed together, like champagne and toast. And I'm like, that's a really weird scent for something. But I mean, I guess I really like the scent of toast, so I kind of get it. Never thought it was a champagne toast. And
What?
that's
Yeah,
what the scent.
I thought the same thing when you said champagne toast.
Right?
What's the candle scent that you need when you want to make someone feel like they're having a stroke?
Do I smell toast?
No. No,
All right.
dude.
No, it's just my candle.
Tam and Chime.
Chime kind of gets the significance of this. Like this is probably Howard's like nice linens that he was saving for his guest beds. Tam, should we tell them about this? I mean, there could be other stuff in the other. I don't know if the other chests are going to be this. I don't know if we need to focus on this or, oh God, go on this wild goose chase.
Ken looks really annoyed, so I don't think I want to say anything.
At that point, you're hearing, Tam, Chime, get out here.
Guys, come on! It's not a wild goose chase; it's a wild duck chase.
Oh my Jesus.
We should go. Ken looks really pissed.
I guess they'll be here when we wait. Will they be here when we get back? Are they gonna wait for us?
Probably not.
There's a like, where are you all going?
We're chasing after the duck.
Wanna come?
Okay,
Stay here.
probably not, but okay.
There's a possibility that someone was dragged off. Just stay here.
Oh, you think it was his brother?
Don't know at this point.
Give me a persuasion check, Karn.
All right.
Okay,
So nat 20.
Oh. Bravo, crit.
okay. You got 3 hours. We're leaving before nightfall.
Sounds like a deal. And then Karn turns and starts chasing after James and Ken.
Okay, and I can see Chime getting distracted by the goods, so I like grab her wing.
I'm
And
not
like,
distracted
run-
by bed linens.
Maybe they were shiny. I don't know.
Nah.
We
You
go
don't-
running after.
I mean, I do like those nice smelly things, but you know, they're not mine. I can respect the probably dead Howard.
Don't say that out loud.
I can't.
Oh, wait, you can't.
So, Ken, are you just like full on sprint?
Waddle.
Yeah, great sword in hand.
Gotcha. And I take it the same thing for James, like full on sprint.
Almost. I am not trying to overexert myself as long as I can still see Ken. I'm just trying to
Gonna be a
make
bridge.
sure I know where he's going.
Okay. So you all are taking a little while to figure out if you're leaving. Ken, you've been sprinting for like a little over a minute now. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So as you're sprinting,
All right, 20.
that
None.
exhaustion would normally start to set in because you can only like do a full out sprint for so long. But the thought of your brother is just in your mind, realizing that he's potentially just being drug off by something terrible, and you just continue to power through full on sprint. James, you're kind of getting to the point right now where if you have a choice to either lose sight of Ken or lose sight of the caravan and your remaining party.
I'm sticking with Ken.
Okay.
And how's my divine sense? Is it still active?
Let's see. That's good for.
Oh, I gotta scroll up for it.
Yeah. I think it's kind of a like almost instant.
Yeah,
Um,
not something that you carry with you.
Yeah, you had that stanchion. Still not
Okay.
there. Chime, Tam, Karn. 3 of you. What are you doing?
I'm running ahead of them in the direction that I saw James and Ken running.
I'm just running behind them, but
Okay.
slowly because I'm short.
Yeah.
You left? Okay. And then, so Ken, just full on sprint and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Got it. It's a rock, I bet. Yep, 17.
So you're just sprinting full on, and the last second, your foot kind of gives into the ground. You hear this loud crunch, and as you put weight into it, realize the ground itself in front of you is just crumbling in. Some type of crudely set pit trap along the way. And luckily, you feel that pressure and you're able to push back and jump out of the way as again, this, area just kind of crumbles. About a 5 foot by 5 foot square, revealing a dark cavern below you, almost like another small sinkhole. James, you're able to catch up shortly thereafter, realizing that the little bits of a trail of whoever was being drugged there leads directly into this. And I
Not
think
another sinkhole.
that's
Stand back.
where we're going to end
There's a
tonight.
sinkhole here.
Little short, but it's a good stopping point. So yeah, we will be back with KFD&D in 2 weeks. We're gonna have a special time for a couple episodes. That is gonna start at 8:30 Eastern time, so 7:30 Central. It's gonna be a short change in our schedule, and that'll be on our next episode of KFD&D, which is going to air April 13th, still on Tuesday night. Our Board Game Survivor is not going to be affected by that. That'll still be at 7 o'clock, and that is next week, as our competitors are going to play 6 Nimmt, a kind of press your luck. Yes, me handlebars
I'm gonna lose.
is still alive. Yeah, it was a lot of fun actually watching people learn games and try to compete in them competitively, which seems like it's repeating, but it's really not. Like, you can compete in a game and not really be trying. Like, there's consequences for losing that, so that's going to be really fun to watch. Well, announce our next game for the following week then, because we want to keep it a secret to our players. For that, tomorrow night we have a Among Us stream going on, new map. I'll have my second pandemic, quarantine, vaccine shot. Words are hard right now. That was a
Be surging through your blood.
surgeon. That's going to be really fun. So come join us for the new map. We're going to do some hide and seek. We're going to learn a map together. We're going to have so much fun. Hey, Jedi! Jedi's going to join us. It's going to be awesome. If you want to sign up, please do.
Hi, Jedi.
We are kind of full, but we love our community. We want to play with as many people as possible, and we will find a way. So if you haven't, we're going to have all of our episodes for KFD&D up on our YouTube channel. Check those out. Thank you to my amazing players. You guys are awesome.
Thank you for playing along when I decided
Oh my
to make
god, this
baby
campaign
noises.
is so fun.
That was weird. But it
It's
worked.
the baby lure. Come on.
I mean,
If
trademarked.
they don't stop, then we definitely don't want to be with them because they don't care about babies. And if they do stop, then I get to steal their things.
It worked.
So fair. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and raid someone. Let's raid Hannah Yura. She does art. I think she's on Burger Buns.
Yep.
Discord. She's nice. I've watched her stream a couple times. We'll check her out. So say hi, toss her a follow. Let's build that community up and do that thing. So thank you all again for tuning in. Thank you all for playing. Thanks for being awesome. And we'll see you tomorrow night with Among Us. Night, everybody.
Night.